All right, I want to talk some DC news while wearing MCU-inspired earrings, but I'm sure no one's going to point that out. Just like people don't freak out when I do MCU news and they see that Justice League painting over there. Rawr. First, I want to talk about the Peacemaker series. Not only did James Gunn talk about the premise or inspiration for his TV series, but also the fact that he might just do TV series for the future. So James Gunn said, "I think the actual inspiration for Peacemaker was the shitty 1970s Captain America TV shows that I loved when I was a child. And I think Peacemaker exemplifies a lot of things about society that are going on politically, and what people's beliefs are about America and the world. So being able to tell those stories that are slightly more socially conscious is their essence, but also outlandish. He lends itself to that. I love doing Peacemaker. I could see just making TV shows after Guardian 3. It's a possibility." I feel like it would be an actual shame for him just to do TV series, but I guess I could live with a bunch of twisted TV shows by James Gunn. Also, I was really not sure about Peacemaker, but everything I've seen of him so far, I'm also not like a huge John Cena fan. It's not that I dislike him, but I don't have feelings towards him. So I know everybody on the internet likes to circle jerk about John Cena and him being amazing, and that's great. So I didn't have that going in. But the more I see of his character, the more I'm like, okay, all right, I'm starting to get it. Also on Peacemaker, John Cena was caught in his Peacemaker costume, absolutely covered in blood. This show is going to be so fucking violent. Hey, next, Amber Heard shared that she's training for Aquaman 2, because remember kids, if a man abuses someone, they have to lose their entire career. If a woman does it, whoopsie. Jesus Christ. There was a rumor that Michael B. Jordan was going to play Superman live action, and he actually touched on that, and here's what he said. I mean, I don't know. I think I don't really know what is going on with that in particular. And I think everybody's want and desire to see black leads and heroic roles, I think is really important. Representation is important. So like I said, there are so many opportunities with different IPs, different properties, different characters that never got the light of day. There's certain ones that should just be where they are. Know what I'm saying? So let's see how things shake out. We're doing timeline shenanigans with the Flash, we're doing Flashpoint, so why wouldn't we have multiple Supermans? It's kind of like the heavy rumor going around that Nicolas Cage is going to play a version of Superman in the Flash movie, which I think is hysterical. Also, please don't fuck over Henry Cavill. Come on. He is Superman. Margot Robbie talked about her character in the Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn, and how she's just a catalyst of chaos. She shared on Harley Quinn in the Suicide Squad, "In terms of how she's changed, it's just always interesting to explore what characteristics different directors gravitate towards from the character. The common denominator is the source material, which is what I always built the character off anyway. Then she evolves in different ways under different people's direction. One of the first things I said to James was, I think Harley is a catalyst of chaos. She's not necessarily your narrative center, and sometimes it's great when the plot points can rest on other characters' shoulders, and she can be the thing that erupts a whole sequence of events. That's something I felt he agreed with, based on what I was reading in the script." Which to me sounds like, I know people are worried about it being the Harley Quinn show and her being in the center of everything. Honestly, I worried about that because Warner Brothers has a bad habit of something works, so they're just gonna beat that fucking dead horse until it's just pulverized into dust. So it sounds like Harley Quinn's not going to be the center of everything, and we are going to have spotlights on all these different characters. We also got a ton of official photos for the Suicide Squad, and I just hate seeing King Shark lurking. I have a real thing about sharks. I don't like it. I like King Shark in the animated Harley Quinn series, and I like King Shark in general, but seeing him live action it's bothering me. So I'm probably going to die while watching this movie. Spiritually and emotionally. Obviously not physically. The magazine covers are kind of sexy too. Well, the new ones. And the old ones. They're all sexy, okay? I'm excited about this movie. I have a secret. And don't tell anyone else, because every time I say this, someone freaks out. I like the first Suicide Squad movie. I thought it was so bad it was good. How dare I? DC fandom is coming back this October 16th, and please, God, give us more behind the scenes stuff. DC, come on. They went super crazy last year, so I'm excited to see where they go this year. Oh shit, I forgot to mention with the Flash movie, Michael Keaton, who is coming back and reprising his role as Batman, well, they're shooting at what they're using as his Wayne Manor, and I'm happy. I'm obsessed with Batman. On Black Adam, apparently we're getting flashbacks to a younger version of his character. It's not going to be a lot, but it's going to be a little bit. And also our Hawkman is super excited to begin filming in Atlanta. But look at his trailer sign for his character. You couldn't give him a better sign, Warner Brothers. You cheap motherfuckers. Now this next part isn't verified, but we do have a Hot Wheels toy that shows the Batman's Batmobile. I think it's looking pretty slick. I mean, this has to be real, and it looks exactly like the promo photos we got that showed his actual Batmobile. Also, there's this leaked photo, and I'm not sure if this is real, but this is his more tricked out Batmobile, possibly. Oh my gosh, how many times can I say Batmobile without losing my mind? So I'm kind of hoping that both of these are actually what his car is going to look like. I mean, obviously the Hot Wheels one is. It's also only going to be like 2 inches big in the movie. But the second image is so slick too. The Batman is going to be crazy, crazy good, even though I wasn't totally on board with Robert Pattinson, but you know, what do I know? And apparently he's a really good actor. I just haven't seen him in all the movies that apparently he's really good in. But yeah, look at these two Batmobiles and tell me what you think and which one is your favorite. The one on the left or the one on the right? 1 or 2? I would say I like the one on the left for beginning the movie, and then by the end of it, he tricks it out a little bit more. Lastly, Green Lantern probably isn't filming until September. There just was a lot of chaos with the pandemic and then everything being pushed back, so they had to push it. But you might be interested to know that they cast a Guy Gardner. He is being played by Finn Wittrock. Hey, here's something fun, and definitely not a threat to you, Warner Brothers, because I know that you like to mess with people on YouTube. It's like your favorite pastime. If Guy Gardner is not a redhead, I'm probably going to lose my shit. Stop erasing us. Just because we're soulless monsters doesn't mean we don't deserve to be on the big screen. Okay, that was your DC news. Like, subscribe, come back for more sci-fi fantasy and other stuff that I do that is also sci-fi fantasy. Sci-fi fantasy.